This Great Day St. Louis kitchen segment is brought to you by More for Less Remodeling. Get more for less.
Did you know that over half of the global population is not eating enough of these 7 critical nutrients? I don't know about you, but when I heard that stat from CNN, I kind of thought, oh no, am I in the half that's not? And then I thought, there's probably a good chance. Now we don't have time to get to all 7 this morning, but for a moment we are going to focus on iron with Dr. Whitney Linsenmeyer. Dr. Whitney, always good to see you.
You as well.
Out of those 7 nutrients, why did you decide to focus on iron today?
I chose to focus on iron. This is one of those key nutrients that young children are especially at risk for having a deficiency, and where we know that it's especially important during growth and development.
So what does iron do in not only adult bodies, but especially in our young kids' bodies?
Yeah, so we need iron for transporting oxygen through the blood, normal growth and development, and for helping us to build our immunity.
How do we get more iron in our diet?
Yeah, so that's the question, right? If we know this is a common deficiency, how do we eat enough?
Yes.
And we can get iron in both animal and plant foods. Some of the richer sources are things like red meat and eggs and poultry.
Okay.
But we also see iron in a lot of different plant foods. It tends to be less absorbed from plant foods, which is why we want to include a variety of different sources if that's the main source in your diet. So things like dried fruits, we've got apricots and raisins here, nuts, lentils, fortified cereals are really where my kids get most of their iron from. I'm quite aware of that. Things like tofu and leafy greens.
I'm glad you brought in the raisins because I can't really leave the house right now without a box of raisins.
Yes.
But when you do talk about having enough, especially for the little kids, is that box of raisins a day, is that enough? Should we be doing more of the Cheerios too?
The raisins alone probably aren't going to provide enough of the iron, and that's why we want to include a bunch of different foods. Something like, a Cheerios, which is a fortified food, so they're adding iron into it. That's going to give kids a good dose if you're like my kids, and they won't touch things like red meat or poultry. So we do rely on those other plant sources, including the fortified cereals.
Is it possible to have too much iron? And if so, how does that manifest and we can tell that we have too much?
It is possible to have too much iron. We are really not worried about that for people that are just eating like whole foods.
Okay.
That becomes a concern for people who are using an iron supplement or who have a disorder, which is rare, where they accumulate too much iron in the body, but you would be diagnosed if you have that condition. So again, for most people, not a concern if they're just eating iron from whole foods or from fortified foods.
For our friends who are watching who no longer have young kids or grandkids and they're just wondering, do I have enough iron in my diet? What are some symptoms if they don't have enough?
Yeah, so an iron deficiency, it can start to manifest in the form of things that are kind of general, like fatigue, which we all experience, right? And that's where when it becomes more advanced and can progress to something like iron deficiency anemia, that's where some of the signs and symptoms include things like, not just fatigue, but also lowered immunity, and can be we would need a doctor to diagnose that with different lab values. So if you think that might be a concern, maybe you're recognizing, oh, I don't eat a lot of iron-rich foods in my diet, that's something that you can talk to your doctor about, and they can help to identify what are those labs that we need to be able to detect an iron deficiency.
Well, I'm happy we had this conversation because just over the weekend, I got an extra box of Cheerios. So yes, I'm on the right track. Always good to see you.
You as well.
For more information, we have posted a link to the National Institutes of Health on your screen. You can see it right there. You can also find this segment on firstalertfor.com/greatday following the show. Guys?
I think I need iron.
I know. I was like, Laura, would you share some of your Cheerios?
Yes.
Yeah,
and the apricots, those look tasty too.
Fatigue is really settling in.
Definitely. Well, great information. Thanks again, ladies.